So I'm just out training the little calves today. They are 2 weeks old, about 2 weeks old, and doing very well. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. Yeah. We'll just see if we can get the camera with us and go for a little walk. Yeah, come. Yeah. So we're off here, just going out onto the road and just learning to do this. Whoops. Might have to chop a bit out of this film here. We'll just see how we go. And I think I'll put the camera here and go for a little walk. Come here, back. Come, Emily. Filmstjerne. Ja, sit down. Just see if they're in the camera here. And you can see them. Get them down a little bit. Get the camera down. Oops. Yeah. Right, come here. Honey. Okay, so see how, yeah. Here we have the two. We're tired now because we went for a walk down the road. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Still here. Oh, yeah. You're so dirty. Yeah. And I have done this a couple of times with them alone, and this is actually much easier because they just feel more safe. And it's very fascinating to see. Yeah, yeah. So I'm saying a lot of they're learning my voice, so it's making the good sounds and the bad sounds. So when I make a very sharp, loud sound, it means don't do that. That's it. Yeah. And it's very interesting to see how different they are. Holly is much more nervous. It looks like Emily. This is Emily. Yeah. Yeah. And this is Holly. And I got their, actually they fit these very well, these with the chains, because they're so big compared to Mary, who was a Dexter, or who is a Dexter. So I could use these very early. And they're very good for training. So Holly is a very strong and actually quite nervous little animal. And I did some emotion code. Whoops! I think they want to stand together. Put them together. Yeah, they look good. I did some emotion code on them, on her, and it was very fascinating to see that she was actually carrying on to some quite negative emotions, and since then she's been better. So it's just really, really powerful. We can talk about that another day. Yeah, just shoot. Yeah. I'll take them in near the house and we can have a look at them. Yeah, you're good. I have one on the right side, yeah. So I put they want to walk. They want to walk. They can walk. Oh, yes. Ja, die duktige. Ja. So duktige. We'll take the camera with us. Ja, kom så. Ja, kom så. Ja, ja. That's so cute. This is so cute. Oh, they're so cute. And it, yeah, here they go. That's so clever. And I'll take them up near the house because this is where they're going to spend the rest of their life. Hopefully many years. So we'll go up this way. Yeah, yeah, come. Yeah, yeah, that's in me. Yeah. So we'll go and get them some water because it's midday and it's actually quite hot today. So, and they're thirsty, I think. I'll just get the water here. Scotty. Ja. Ja, ja. Ja, ja. Here I come. They're under the rowan tree here. Looking very gorgeous. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. It's a bit short, that leash. Just see what happens. Just so gorgeous. Yeah, so Emily on the left is a very gentle and calm animal and very trusting. So yeah. Looking at that here. Looking at that. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So it's good for them to learn, as I've said, to learn to just be tied. And the whole thing of being in the hands of me and also my husband, and if any children come and visit, or it's good for them to just get used to all sorts of people. And it is fascinating how they very quickly learn to just be trusting and relax. But it's also fascinating to see that a little animal like that has a great personality. And just their whole body structure and everything. So there's a great difference, as I said, between the two of them. And Holly has actually seemed very nervous and just trying to get away from me all the time and pulling. I really had to pull her when I was training her in the beginning. And the way you do when a cow won't walk is take her tail and sort of push it forward. Not violently, but just, so that's what I've done a lot. I've held her lead, and I've taken her tail and sort of pushed her forward. And that way she's better, but she's still quite nervous and not trusting. Yeah. And also she was actually aggressive. She was starting to kick also. So I just thought to myself that if this continues and she doesn't calm down and become friendly, she will have to be butchered, because I don't want to have aggressive animals. But so far it's looking like she's actually calming down and just getting to like to be here. So just have a look at their bodies too. Yeah. Because as you've noticed already, Holly has the much more Jersey face, and Emily has the Dexter face, and is also a little bit more red. So she will get to look a lot like a Dexter. But the funny thing is that Holly's back and body is very muscular. Yeah, and that's very much like a Dexter. She has some big, big back muscles. Yeah, Sophie. So very strong back, very strong body. Whereas Emily is much more fine in her body and structure, much more sort of soft and not so, doesn't seem so strong. Just more, more soft. And also even the texture of their fur is different. Hers is very soft, whereas Holly's is actually quite sort of rough. So this was their training, and it's really fun. I love it. I really love it. I've got the mothers in the stable because if I just had them on the pasture, they would, especially Rosie, she would just run over the fences. She doesn't really care about the electric fence, and if she wants to get out, she'll just barge through it. So they're in the stable, all locked in, and they're actually calm, so that's good. And this is the best way, because it's best to just have them away from their mothers. It's just like little children. Get them away from their mothers, and they're actually very easy to be around. Yeah, so thirsty. Oh, dear. Oh dear. Oh, she doesn't want it. So anyway, that was a little bit about these two beauties, and they're going to have a little rest now. So nature is just so beautiful, and being close to animals is just the best. So see you, my friend.